Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good day wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the show. As we will be covering the League One action here on Fandom. But we're just catching the tail end of Aberdeen v Celtic in the Scottish Cup. So we're just going to share that on the screen, guys. Also, we're welcoming fans from GAZGO, as we're covering two games this afternoon on the 3 o'clock kickoffs, guys. So now Aberdeen on the charge down this near side. As they try to come forward here. Just chipped into the box. Hello, guys. If you're joining us on GAZGO, welcome to the show. We'll be keeping you guys informed of Blackpool v Derby. Barnsley. That's we'll be also covering. Sorry, guys. Just bear me a second here. I'm trying to get organised. Still trying to keep tabs on the Aberdeen Celtic game as it's into the second half of extra time here. So just bear me a second, guys, as I just trying to organise myself and didn't expect this game to go to extra time, but it has. As that's why we love football, causes some surprises sometimes. But yeah, we're going to be covering Blackpool v Barnsley here on GAZGO, and also on Fandom we'll be covering Cheltenham Town v Lincoln City. So hopefully you guys just trying to share here. Hopefully this works out. And it's now Celtic with the ball crossed into the box as it's it's been knocked behind for the corner. Paris is with us saying hi. How's it going, Paris? Welcome to the show. We're covering two channels today, guys. On the 3 o'clock kickoffs, we're covering Cheltenham Town v Lincoln City on here on Fandom, and on GAZGO we are covering Blackpool v Barnsley. Whilst we're still trying to close out the game, Celtic v Aberdeen in the Scottish Cup. It's semi-final. Celtic now on the charge. We'll be switching over to the other games as soon as they kick off, guys, at 3 o'clock. But let's keep you guys informed until the full-time whistle on this game, as it's knocked out of play on this near side, and that will be a throw-in. So thank you for that, Paris. Welcome to the show. Paris saying Arsenal. Arsenal Wolves tonight, 7:30. Well, yeah, but that. Yep, you're right. That is a 7:30 kickoff. Was Celtic now playing the ball forward, and its challenge comes in, and it's gone out of play for goal kick. And Paris also saying hi on GAZGO as well. Thank you, Paris. Top man. Top man. Appreciate the support, mate. Top man. So now we've got a corner on this near side for Celtic. It's a ball played forward. Now knocked away up the field as Celtic play it all the way back to the halfway line. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Aberdeen make the challenge. As Celtic score the fourth goal, and I think it's been chalked off. Oh, sorry guys, just going to switch this one over now. I'll keep you informed with what's going on in the game. But yeah, we're going to switch this one over now to Where we got? Come on. So yeah, just switching. Uh, let's get rid of that. We need to get rid of that for a minute just to reduce what I've got on my screen. Paris is saying, I just hit the like button for you. Thank you very much, Paris. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Aberdeen now with the ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away, but Aberdeen getting the shot off and a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. Penalty for Aberdeen. No, the referee's not. Is he going to give it? Not sure if he's going to give it here. Yep, he's not giving it. So just bear me a second, guys. It's trying to push to do more today, guys. Just bear me a second. But yeah, thank you for that, Paris. You are an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Just bear me a second, guys. I'll be fully focused in a minute, hopefully. Just trying to sort out because I'm trying to got 2 games on here. Well, 3 games. I was expected to do 2, but I'm doing 3, obviously, with the Scottish Cup game still going on. So hopefully. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. I will be with you in a second. Just trying to get all the games up on my screen here. Didn't expect to be covering 3. But trying to push the boundary out, guys. Trying to cover more football for you guys to keep informed. Come on. We're nearly there. There we go. We're all set. So I try and keep my best, guys. Try and do my best to keep you guys informed. Paris is saying, big fan of Luton Town. Well, a pleasure to have you with us, Paris. As the ball knocked away there and it's gone wide for Aberdeen. Still 0-0. Blackpool v Barnsley. If you're listening in on GAZGO, still 0-0 with um, I'm getting confused with my games here. Cambridge, sorry, not Cambridge, is it? Cheltenham, sorry, Cheltenham v Lincoln, still 0-0 at the moment. That's now. Oh, shot comes in there from Barnsley as it's knocked away. And that's going to be a corner on the far side. Well, it's Blackpool. Yeah, Blackpool with a corner on the far side. That's now in the other game. Just trying to work out which colours each team's playing in. So, yeah, Cheltenham Town with a free kick on that far side of the field. And Celtic have got a free kick in the other game. And now Barnsley clearing their lines as they knock the ball up the field. It's Blackpool that are trying to intercept it, but Barnsley play it over the top and it bounces all the way back to the goalkeeper. Cheltenham to take a free kick in the other game on the far side of the field. Celtic are challenging now on the edge of the box as they play the ball in. Celtic now with a shot, and it's just gone wide of this near side post. Blackpool now on the attack in the other game. It's Blackpool now racing into the box, getting the shot off, and it's straight into the goalkeeper's arm. Still waiting for the free kick in the other game for Cheltenham on that far side. Celtic now knocking the ball back up the field. So it's knocked out of play on that. No, it's knocked forward as Aberdeen trying to challenge for it, but Celtic managing to keep it. Cheltenham have managed to take the free kick. It's knocked away out to this near side and it's gone out for a throw-in. Trying to keep you guys informed with 3 games going on here, guys. Thank you for that, Paris. Dave is saying, hi, Gaz. I'll check back with you at halftime. Have a good stream, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it, mate. Top man. Oh, we've got the wrong thingy on there. Got the wrong one on there, guys. Just sorry. There we go. Sorry, guys. Just get myself organised here. There we go. So we are trying to bring you coverage of 3 games. Thank you for that, Dave. And Dave saying, hi, Paris, thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. So free kick now for Lincoln. In the goal kick, should I say. And so they kick the ball long up the field. Now, in the other game, it's knocked forward there, but it's gone behind. And just to let you know, guys know, Burton have taken the lead in their game. Celtic are making a substitution here. Paris is saying there's normally more people on this chat with us. Yeah, but it's Saturday. The sun's out, mate. The sun's out. People might pop in later on, but it is what it is. All depends on the game I pick as well. Sometimes I pick the wrong game and don't get as many views. Sometimes I pick the right game and it gets lots of views. But we're still an up and coming channel, mate. So some streams will be quieter sometimes. Sometimes they'll be really busy. Just have to take the rough with the smoothers. Now, ball crossed in here as Aberdeen have got an equaliser late in the added-on time. In extra time, Aberdeen have scored to level the score. Aberdeen 3, Celtic 3. We've got a throw in on this near side for Lincoln. Midway inside their own half as the ball comes in. It's headed back in the direction it came from. But Aberdeen fans going nuts. Corner on the far side for Blackpool in the other game. But yeah, we've only just started. Paris, people might cop up. Not on 3 o'clock anyway. 3 o'clock's very unpredictable. 3 o'clock kickoffs, mate. Very unpredictable. Long ball comes in from the corner there from Blackpool, but they've headed it over the bar. I think it's Barnsley that's headed it over the bar, so that's going to be another corner to Blackpool. Now, Lincoln kicking the ball long up the field as it's intercepted by Cheltenham. They play it out wide on that far side as they try to come forward here. And it's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Angus MacDonald booked in the Aberdeen Celtic game. Now, Cheltenham with a shot. Oh, and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Now, Barnsley on the attack on the opposite side of the field in the Blackpool Barnsley game. Just to keep you guys informed of covering 2 games here for League One, and we're trying to wrap up the game in Scotland with the Scottish Cup as Aberdeen and Celtic now 3-3 in that one in added on time. Extra time, should I say. It's now Barnsley with the possession in the as they play it forward. Blackpool trying to challenge, but Barnsley just cutting it back there. Lincoln with the possession against Colchester. Cheltenham as it's played out wide. Why do I keep getting confused with that team? I'm not as familiar with that club, and I keep calling it the wrong team, don't I? Yeah, Cheltenham Town. Doing the best to keep you guys informed of 3 games here. Now the ball kicked long down the field. As Aberdeen managed to win it on the edge of the box, but the referee's blown the foul. Cheltenham, I've got a free kick here just inside their own half. Just inside the Lincoln half, close to the halfway line. Also, free kick in the other game for Blackpool inside their own half. Now the ball played forward down this near side for Cheltenham as the ball played into the box. It's not towards goal, but claims for a penalty there. And Blackpool have scored. Blackpool with the goal against Barnsley. 11 and a half minutes in. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0. Pure Loy saying back again, guys. I'll stay with the Blackpool Barnsley 3-3 Celtic v Aberdeen. Yeah, I know we're covering it as best we can, mate. Pure Loy saying penalties are looming. I won't be concentrating on the chat as much in this one, guys, on the GAZGO. Connor Reen is saying, thank you for streaming this, mate. No worries, mate. No worries. This is GAZGO's my support channel. We're covering Cheltenham v Lincoln on Football Fandom, and we're covering Blackpool v Barnsley on GAZGO, and we're still also keeping a close eye on Aberdeen v Celtic, which is now in added on time of extra time. But thank you for that, Connor Ruin. Welcome to GAZGO and the Fandom. As I say, GAZGO's doing that game in support of Fandom. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the show. So the Celtic Aberdeen game has gone to penalties, and Cheltenham have just scored. Was it Cheltenham? Sorry. That was just a long ball. Yeah, Cheltenham has scored against Lincoln. So Cheltenham with the goal. But thank you for that, Connor Ruin. And Connor saying, legend, I have been waiting for someone to stream. Well, you're lucky, mate, because we're trying. I'm doubling it up here on from my other main channel, Fandom. It seems we're getting more views on GAZGO at the moment. Definitely. Well, that's surprising. Paris is saying Burton v Reading. Thank you, Paris. I won't be able to do this again. But thank you for that, Connor Ruin on GAZGO. Thank you, mate. Connor saying, where are you watching the game? The Blackpool game. I'm watching it. I pay out for a lot of channels, mate, so I'm watching it on TV. I pay out for a lot of channels to cover on Fandom, our main channel. But thank you for that, Connor. Pure Loyalist saying hello, Parachutes and Connor. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Just to let you guys know that listening in on GAZGO, I will be focusing more on Fandom. As GAZGO doesn't, GAZGO's just been, we're just trying to get GAZGO going at the moment. As my focus has got to be on Fandom, as that's the channel that we've actually got a lot further along. But trying to give you more games for you guys to keep informed. Thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. And Connor is saying, hi, I'm wondering where he was, where he's watching it. Need to watch it. Well, Google it then, mate. Google it, Connor. That's what I would suggest. If you want to watch it, Google it. Pure Loyalist saying, Connor, I haven't a clue where Gaz is watching it. Might be, maybe he will explain to you. Well, as I say, I've just explained about for a lot of channels. Connor saying, goal for Blackpool. Yep, Blackpool have gone ahead, and also Cheltenham have gone ahead against Lincoln. Connor saying, Sunday, Sonny Carey, come on. And no, Joel I saying 1-0 Blackpool. And go on, Aberdeen. Sheffield playing today. Yeah, the Sheffield, yeah, both Sheffield clubs playing. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Now the ball played long down the field by Barnsley. It's knocked back in the direction it came from. And now it's knocked out wide on this near side. As Blackpool now with another shot. Oh, Blackpool has scored. Oh, I think the flag's gone up on the far side. Yep, the flag's gone up. So that goal will be disallowed. Now goal kick for Lincoln as they kick the ball long down the field. It's headed on. And now it's knocked out wide on this near side. And that will be a throw into Cheltenham. Pure Life saying, cheers, Gaz. No worries, mate. No worries. Thank you. So Celtic to take penalties now. First against Aberdeen. Now Cheltenham with the ball thrown into the box. It's knocked away as Cheltenham now cross it in again towards the back post. It's knocked away again as Lincoln chip it out to this near side, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in. Blackpool in the other game have just having a coming together on this near side. So Blackpool with a throw-in on this near side, midway inside their own half. And it's now Celtic have scored their first penalty. So Celtic 1, Aberdeen 0 in the penalty shootout. Now Barnsley playing the ball long down the field as it's knocked away by Blackpool, knocked out to this near side as it goes out of play again for another throw-in. Lincoln now trying to play out from the back in the other game. It's now Lincoln with the possession. So Aberdeen to take the penalty now. Lincoln on the attack as they come into the box. They try to get the shot off, but it blocked off as it's knocked away, and that's gone behind. I think it's going to be a corner. Blackpool now on the attack in the other game as Blackpool on the edge of the box. As Cheltenham trying to, as Barnsley trying to challenge. Blackpool get the ball, shot, crossed into the box. He's knocked towards goal, but it's just gone wide. And that's going to be a corner. Cheltenham have got a corner in the other game. Lincoln with a corner on the other game as it's crossed in now deep towards the back post, headed back into the mixers' bodies as it's knocked away. And Lincoln managing to win the ball back on this near side under pressure as Cheltenham try to challenge, and it's gone out of play there. Celtic about to take their second penalty, and it's into the back of the net. 2-1 Celtic on penalties. Corner on this near side for Blackpool. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away. As now it's knocked out wide on that far side as both sets of players trying to challenge for it. And now Blackpool trying to play it in there, but it's foul gone in, and that's going to be a free kick. Aberdeen have just scored their second. Now, the ball knocked out of play on that far side for a throw into Lincoln. Blackpool on the attack on the far side as they come towards the edge of the box. As Barnsley have made the challenge there. So Cheltenham have got the throw in on the far side. Blackpool now with a free kick on the edge of the box. Cheltenham throwing the ball long up the field. Celtic about to take their third corner. Blackpool with the ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away. Celtic have scored their third penalty. As now Cheltenham defending as Lincoln kick the ball long down the field. As Aberdeen now to take their third penalty. Now Barnsley on that far side with the possession, deep knocking it up the field. As Aberdeen have scored their third. Now Lincoln on the attack down the middle as Cheltenham trying to challenge for it. Lincoln managing to keep the possession in the middle of the park as they knock it out towards that far side. It's cut back to the halfway line as they play it back to the edge of their own. The edge of the halfway line. It's now they're just knocking it about on the edge of the centre circle. Barnsley with the possession in the other game as they knock it forward, and it's gone out of play on that far side. So 3-3 in the penalty shootout in Scotland. Now, Lincoln playing the ball out to this near side as it's gone out of play, and that will be a throw-in. Now, Celtic have scored their fourth penalty. Blackpool on the attack as the ball challenged on that far side, and the referee's going to give the foul. So free kick to Blackpool on that far side, midway inside their own half. Cholo saying, Jamie and Megan, all the best to both of you teams today. The second Sheffield's. I'm not even sure if he's on GAZGO, mate. I don't even know if Jamie's subscribed on GAZGO, to be fair, mate. But thank you for that. Pure Lawlist. Now, the ball knocked out wide on this near side as it's played forward up the field. It's intercepted by Blackpool. So we've got one of the goalkeepers down in the box in the penalty shootout in Scotland. Now Blackpool on the charge down that far side as it's crossed into the box and knocked towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept it there. And now Barnsley on the attack. Throwing on the far side in the other game for Lincoln, midway inside their own half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. Wigan have gone 1-0 up against Portsmouth. Ball knocked up the field as Cheltenham knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Cheltenham on that far side trying to come forward. Barnsley have won a throw in deep inside the Blackpool half. Aberdeen have they just scored or missed that? Aberdeen have missed their fourth penalty. So Celtic 4, Aberdeen 3 in the penalty shootout. Lincoln now with the possession at the back. Trying to come forward. Barnsley have got themselves a corner on this near side. Now the ball played up the field. It's challenged by Aberdeen. Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused there. I'm looking at Cheltenham, thinking of Aberdeen. Too much to do with 3 games. Now, I was planning to do 2 today, but not 2 at the same time, but not 3. But just typical, the Scottish Cup games gone to extra time and penalties. Now, Barnsley playing the ball into the box. It's knocked away by Blackpool, blasted up the field as it bounces all the way back to the Barnsley goalkeeper. Celtic now to take their 5th penalty, and it's Joe Hart to take it. Oh, and he's missed it. The goalkeeper makes the save. Wow, 4. Can you believe it? More drama in Scotland. Now the ball played down this near side as Barnsley trying to intercept it there. As, in the other game, it's Lincoln on the attack. Cheltenham knock it away, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Need this damn Celtic Aberdeen game to get wrapped up. Typical, it's going right to the wire. Every step of the way, not just extra time and penalties. Now we've got extra penalties if Aberdeen score this one. Barnsley have won a free kick midway inside the Blackpool half. Now Lincoln on the attack, and Aberdeen have scored. So it's all level in Scotland, 4-4 on penalties. Now the ball crossed into the box by Barnsley. It's headed away. As Barnsley knock it back into the box, headed away again by Blackpool. As now it's knocked out wide on this near side, and Blackpool trying to keep it in play there, but unable to. And that's gone out for a throw-in on this near side, close to the halfway line, about 5 yards. Now Lincoln with the possession in the other game as they play the ball down that far side, knocking it towards goal. Celtic to take their penalty now as they score. Celtic have scored in the added on penalties. So now Cheltenham with a throw-in on that far side of the field, deep inside their own half. Barnsley now on the attack on the far side against Blackpool as they play the ball forward. Lincoln now winning the ball back on the halfway line as they knock it out wide on this near side, but Cheltenham make the challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the Cheltenham half of the field. Aberdeen have just scored again in the penalty shootout. Now Blackpool on the attack. Ball crossed into the box as Barnsley managed to deflect it wide. And, well, I'm not sure who that come off as both players going to get that, but it's gone wide. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Now Lincoln with the possession at the back. As the ball kicked long down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from. Knocked away up the field by Cheltenham. As both sets of players trying to win it there on the edge of the centre circle. Got a stoppage in the Blackpool Barnsley game for a player receiving treatment. Celtic have just scored there another penalty. So the drama continues up there in Scotland. Piolo saying, I'm away for a coffee, guys. Catch up next game. What next game? Okay, mate. Fair enough. Thank you for being with us. Well, Aberdeen have just missed it. And Celtic have won on penalties. I'm not sure what the total score is on the penalties as it went to extra time. But thank you for that, Pure Life, Jamie. Whaddon is saying, hello, guys, how you doing? And everyone in the chat, I'll be back in half an hour. Coming back from town, pay some bills, don't like it. No worries, Jamie. Thank you for dropping in on GAZGO. Appreciated, mate. And Connor saying, are Blackpool playing well? Well, I think they've just scored again. That's why I'm trying not to concentrate on the comments too much. But this wasn't a really good idea, was it? Doing 2 games on 2 different channels. No, they haven't. Barnsley on the attack now as it's knocked away. And so, yeah, Blackpool have won a free kick there. Carlisle have gone 1-1 with Wycombe. So we've got a free kick here for Cheltenham on the edge of the box against Lincoln. Lincoln just organising the wall. Now, in the other game, as Barnsley managed to intercept it on the edge of the centre circle, it's knocked out wide on that far side as Blackpool managed to win it back, just playing it back to their defensive line. And now Blackpool playing it out wide on this near side as Barnsley come to press the ball. Cheltenham have got a free kick on the edge of the box out to that far side as Lincoln organising their wall. Now the ball knocked up the field by Blackpool as Barnsley trying to challenge for it. It's knocked out wide on that far side as Blackpool managing to retain the possession. Now they play it forward. Still waiting for this free kick from Cheltenham as now the free kick taken. It's blocked off by the Lincoln wall as it ricochets back out. And now Cheltenham regain the possession as they try to get the crossing, but Lincoln have managed to challenge for it as they win it back. Now Lincoln on the charge, racing up towards the halfway line. Barnsley have won the ball back in the other game as they play the ball in towards the edge of the centre circle. And now the ball knocked out wide on this near side. As now the ball kicked long down the field and behind, and that's going to be a goal kick for Blackpool. Now Cheltenham with the possession on that far side, but the referee's blown for the foul, and that would be a free kick to Lincoln on the far side of the field. So Blackpool to have a free kick in the other game. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field for Lincoln. As Lincoln now on the charge, but it's intercepted by Cheltenham as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now Derby with the possession in the other game as the Blackpool goalkeeper kicked it long and it's gone all the way back to the Barnsley goalkeeper. Now Barnsley playing the ball out wide to this near side as the ball played back into the centre. And now Barnsley trying to come forward as they play the ball out wide on this near side and coming up towards the halfway line. Blackpool trying to press the ball there as it's cut back inside. And now Barnsley trying to play it out wide on that far side. Lincoln have knocked it into the box, but Cheltenham have knocked it away. And now Cheltenham on the charge as they race out to this near side. Lincoln trying to get bodies back behind the ball here as they come across and make the challenge. And the referee, I'm not sure he's given the foul there or it's a throw in on this near side. Now the ball kicked long down the field by the Blackpool goalkeeper as Barnsley intercepted at the back and just play it back to their own goalkeeper. Cheltenham now with a throw in on this near side, just inside. No, he's giving it as a free kick. Yep, so he's given the foul. So Cheltenham with a free kick on this near side, right up next to the touchline, about 2 or 3 yards from the halfway line. Sorry, guys, too much interfering noise in the background there. Now Blackpool with the possession on that far side as they knock it forward. Barnsley challenge for it, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Cheltenham in possession in the other game as they chip the ball forward. It's intercepted by Lincoln as Lincoln knock it out wide on that far side. It's kicked long up the field as now both sets of players trying to win it there, but as it's headed back in the direction it came from, Lincoln managed to pick it up on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's chipped forward as Cheltenham managed to knock it away. Blackpool have won the possession on the other game as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Ball knocked out of play on that far side by Cheltenham. For Cheltenham, and they got a throw in. Perry's saying Bolton 1. Sorry, Bolton 0-0. He's saying there. Let's have a look. Port Vale, yeah. Thank you for that. I don't know, Port Vale is PV and not POR. But thank you for that, Paris. Connor, Ruan say, as I've answered you before, mate, Google it. Google it. If you want to watch the game so badly, why not just play out for the channels like I do? Now, Port Vale with the possession on that far side. There's a long throwing down the field. It's knocked out of play. And that will be a throw-in on the far side for Port Vale. Jamie's with us. Jamie's saying, all right, Gaz, mate, how you doing? And everyone in the chat, I'll be back in half an hour, just coming back from town. I'm not doing too bad, Jamie, thank you. Just got my hands full here as I'm trying to do 2 games at once, one on Whaddon and one on GAZGO. And I'm also trying to commentate on them both. Probably give myself an impossible task here, but I'm doing the best I can. But thank you for that, Jamie. Safe travel home, mate. Thank you for that, Jamie. Now, the ball back with the goalkeeper here for Cheltenham as he kicks it out long on that far side. Port Vale challenging for it, but Cheltenham managed to knock it forward. Blackpool have got a throw in on this near side. Right on the halfway line. Ball comes in play as now Blackpool throw it back to their defensive line. Ball knocked out of play in the other game on this near side. And Paris saying, hi, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Paris. Nice one, mate. And you're listening in on GAZGO. Then obviously you can have the radar there, but focused on the comments on Whaddon at the moment, guys. That's now ball crossed into the box by Cheltenham. It's headed away by Port Vale. Barnsley have regained the possession in the other game as they play the ball long down the field, and it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. And that will be relief. Connor saying, how do you pay out for channels? Easy. You pay out for channels. You get in touch with the relevant companies that you want to pay, that you want the channels off, and you pay out for it, mate. Google it. Your club, you want Blackpool games, then just play out for Blackpool's channel. Blackpool will have an EFL channel, mate. Oh, sorry, I've just knocked the computer there, guys. My bad. Just Google it, Connor. I would say, mate, just Google it. Just Google it, and it'll tell you what channels you can have for whatever club it is you're wanting to get games for. We've got a penalty. Apologies, guys. I can't focus too much on your comments today. Normally, as you guys do know, I normally try and involve you as much as possible, and I'm still doing the best I can. But obviously trying to concentrate on the games here as we're doing 2 games at once. And Lincoln have equalised against Cheltenham. Ball played down that far side as they race towards the edge of the box. Blackpool have got a corner in the other game. As it's crossed in, it's headed away. Cheltenham unable to defend that as Lincoln played it into the box. It was knocked out outside the box, and then Lincoln pushed out wide. They crossed it back in, and it was eventually knocked out towards the edge of the box and smashed into the top corner of the net. So Lincoln getting the equaliser against Cheltenham. Barnsley have got a throw in on the far side. Now Barnsley with the possession as they chip it back into the centre. It's now with Barnsley as they play it out wide on this near side. So now goal kick for culture Cheltenham. As the goalkeeper kicks the ball out wide on that far side, and it's gone straight out of play. If you're just joining us on Whaddon or GAZGO, please do hit that like button, guys. I'm pushing the boat out today. I normally concentrate on 1 game at a time, but today I'm experimenting, trying to cover 2 games at the same time on 2 different channels to give you guys more coverage. So please do show your appreciation, and hitting that like button would be awesome. Now Cheltenham on this near side as they play the ball forward. Port Vale trying to challenge for it as Cheltenham just play it back into the centre. Blackpool on the attack in the other game as they kick the ball long down the field. It's intercepted by Barnsley on that far side as now the referee blows for the foul. Cheltenham still on the attack on the other side of the field against Lincoln as they knock the ball forward, but Lincoln knock it away as Lincoln now playing the ball into the centre. It's intercepted though by Cheltenham as they now play it forward, coming towards the edge of the box as they're trying to create some space here to get across and shot in, but it's knocked towards goal and it's just knocked wide. Barnsley on the attack in the other game as to take it to the byline, just cutting it back there as Blackpool tried a challenge. And now Barnsley playing the ball back out towards the edge of the box. And Paris is saying, Derby 1-0 up. Thank you, Paris. Thank you for letting us know. Paris also saying Burnley 2-0 against Sheffield. Thank you for the update, Paris. Appreciated, mate. Some ball knocked away out to this near side for a throw-in to Barnsley. I say take the long throw-in into the box. It's knocked away by Blackpool as Barnsley win the possession back outside the box. Port Vale now on the attack in the other game as they play it out wide to this near side. Ball played towards the edge of the box as it's knocked away by Cheltenham. And they just managed to keep the ball in play there. No, they haven't. I think the referees deemed that as a throw-in. So throw-in to Lincoln on this near side, midway inside the Cheltenham half. Goal kick now for Blackpool. Now, Cheltenham on the attack as they come towards the edge of the box. Blackpool managing to knock it away. As Derby pressed the ball, but Blackpool playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Cheltenham have got a throw in on this near side, midway inside the Port Vale half. Now Port Vale come to challenge for it as the ball comes back inside. And now Cheltenham racing towards the edge of the box, but it's cut back across into the centre of the field as Port Vale trying to, Lincoln trying to challenge for it. It's knocked up the field. And now Cheltenham knock it out of play on that far side for a throw in. Now Blackpool on the attack in the other game as Blackpool playing the ball into the centre. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as Barnsley make the challenge. And eventually the referee's going to give the foul there. So free kick to Blackpool just outside the box on this near side of the field. Now the ball comes back in play in the other game as Cheltenham managed to blast the ball away up the field. And that will be a free kick on that far side. So now Blackpool with this free kick on this near side of the field. Burton have taken the lead, gone 3-1 up now against Reading. Now the ball knocked away out to that far side as it bounces out for a throw into Blackpool. And Port Vale have also got a throw in on the opposite side of the field. Paris saying Stoke City 1, Plymouth 0. Thank you, Paris. Appreciate you letting us know, mate. Top man. So, yeah, if you're listening in on GAZGO, guys, I am giving you what commentary I can, but the radar is on the screen to keep you better informed. Same on Fandent. Trying to cover 2 games here, guys. So, it's just an experiment to see if it works. Just thought I'd try it out today, see if it works. But I don't think it's something we do very often, but it was worth a try. Definitely worth a try. But as I say, got radars on the screen for both games, so you guys can keep better informed. Now the ball with Cheltenham as they play it out wide on this near side. Goal kick for Barnsley in the other game. As Cheltenham now cross it into the ball. Box, it's deep, and it's knocked away as it's gone out towards that far side. Not sure what the referee's given here. Now Barnsley on the attack in the other game as they play the ball long down the field. It's knocked away. Blackpool now on the attack as they play the ball into the centre circle, coming forward. As we've got a stoppage at the moment in the other game, guys. Just waiting to find out what's going on. Players arguing with the referee there. Blackpool now on the attack down the middle as they knock the ball out wide to this near side. Blackpool eventually playing it all the way back to the halfway line. Now it's knocked out wide to that far side as the ball played forward. And both sets of players trying to challenge for it there, but Blackpool managing to keep the possession as it's just cut back. And now Blackpool coming towards the edge of the box. As it's played in there and deflected behind. And that will be a corner on the far side for Blackpool. So we've got a goal kick now in the other game as it's finally been sorted with 3 minutes added on time in that one. I'm not sure what added on time we've got in the Blackpool-Barnsley game. Not showing, but 3 minutes. Cheltenham v Lincoln, 3 minutes added on time with 2 minutes into it. Ball knocked out of play on that far side for a throw into Lincoln inside the Cheltenham half. Blackpool now on the attack. So they play it all the way back to the halfway line. Now they knock it out wide to this near side as it's knocked on there, but knocked out of play. So thank you for that, Paris. Nice one, mate. Well, David Wilson, how you doing, mate? Welcome to GAZGO. David Wilson saying thanks for covering, Dave. I'm in Sydney, Australia, up the pool. Well, thank you for that, Dave Wilson. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. So big shout out to you out there down under in Australia. Thank you, Dave Wilson. Yeah, you're on our sister channel, mate, GAZGO. As we cover some games on GAZGO. That's my personal channel, but we do cover some games on GAZGO in support of my main football channel, which is Football Fandom UK. We cover all UK football on Fandom as much as possible, but as I say, we do use GAZGO to support. Connor is saying 2-0 Blackpool. It's 1-0 at the moment from what I've seen. Half-time v Cheltenham v Lincoln. It's gone to half-time now. 1-1 in that one. Blackpool. I've got a free kick on that far side. But yeah, thank you for that, Dave Wilson and Connor. I'm not sure if that's a prediction. I think that's a prediction because it's still 1-0 at the moment. But Blackpool have got a free kick on that far side of the field. Free kick comes in, knocked towards goal, and it's gone in at the far post. And that will be 2-0 to Blackpool. Well, that was a nice ball in. And Connor's saying it's happened. Well, obviously there's a 2-minute delay behind what I'm seeing on the TV. So, have you seen it, mate? Why? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why come and join us on the commentary if he's going to tell me what's happening before I even see it? That's crazy. Paris is saying Rotherham 0-0 with Birmingham. Thank you, Paris. Nice one, mate. You are an absolute star. So, yeah, Blackpool with the second goal. And there goes the half-time whistle. So, at half-time, it is Blackpool 2, Barnsley 0. And in the other game, it's 1-1 between Cheltenham and Port Vale. And if you guys were listening in for updates on the Scottish Cup game, it finished 3-3 in the game, going to extra time, and eventually it went to penalties. It couldn't be decided in the 5 penalties, and then it went to extra penalties. So I don't know what the final penalty score was, obviously, because we're trying to concentrate on the other 2 games. But I do know that Celtic came out on top, and Celtic progressed to the final in the Scottish Cup. So, yeah, thank you for that, Paris. Nice one, mate. Connor's saying it's on your sports trader tracker. Yeah, my apologies, mate. Yeah, it's slightly ahead of me, the sports, the tracker. But I'll leave it on for you guys to keep better informed. So my apologies there, mate. My bad. Yeah, I forgot about that, but that's because I've got a lot going on here, mate. The first time I tried to do this twice, 2 games at the same time on 2 different channels. I have tried doing 2 games before on the same channel, but I've never tried doing it on 2 different channels. So just please bear with me, guys, as this is just a simple test tonight to see if we can cover more than 1 game with the 3 o'clock kickoffs in future seasons, because obviously a lot of games in the UK to cover, and I can't cover them all at once. But if I could possibly learn how to double them up, that might be helpful for covering more UK football for you guys to enjoy. But thank you for that, Connor. My bad, mate. My bad. And thank you for letting me know. Yeah, if you're listening in, guys, just to let you know, the radar on the screen that you're seeing is always slightly ahead of me. So, yeah, I forgot about that. But I'll leave it on there to keep you guys better informed, especially in a scenario like this where I'm trying to do 2 games at once. I obviously can't keep you guys totally informed, but thank you for that, Connor. My apologies, mate. Top man. Lucas Bryden, how you doing, Lucas? Lucas saying, where can I watch it in Brazil? You Google it, mate. That's all. I don't know where you can watch it in Brazil, mate. Just Google it. That's all I can say. I have no idea what channels might give it you in Brazil. But obviously, you guys can, if you support a particular club, then you can obviously pay out for the club channel, because you can get club channels that give you a lot of coverage. But obviously, that doesn't work for Premier League. That's only in the EFL. But yeah, you can try that, mate. But obviously, I don't know what channels might cover it in Brazil. But that's why we give you coverage as professional, guys. I'm learning as I go, but I do the best I can. But thank you for that, Lucas Bryden. Welcome to Fandom, mate. Parry's saying, what is Accrington Stanley score line? I don't know. I'm just going to quickly read out the results now. So let's have a quick look round the grounds, guys, see how the games are going round the grounds. In the FA Cup, Manchester City kicking off against Chelsea at 5:15. In the Premier League, it's currently Luton 0, Brentford 2, Sheffield United 0, Burnley 2, and Wolves kicking off against Arsenal at 7:30 tonight. In the Scottish Cup, guys, as we said before, it finished 3-3 to go into extra time, and Celtic managed to win 6-5 on penalties. In the English Championship, guys, Leicester 2, West Brom 1. That's a full-time score. 3 o'clock kickoffs are as follows. Cardiff City 0. Sorry, guys, Cardiff City 0, Southampton 1, Huddersfield Town 0, Swansea City 0, Norwich City 0, Bristol City 0, Rotherham United 0, Birmingham City 0, Stoke 2, Plymouth 0, Sunderland 0, Millwall 0, Watford 0, Hull City 0. And Queen's Park Rangers kicking off against Preston at 5:15. Into the English League One, guys. Northampton Town 1, Exeter City 2, Blackpool 2, Barnsley 0, as we know. Bolton 0, Port Vale 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Peterborough United 1, Burton Albion 3, Reading 1, Cambridge United 0, Derby County 1, Carlisle United 1, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Charlton Athletic 0, Shrewsbury Town 1, Cheltenham Town 1-1 with Lincoln, as we know. Leyton Orient 0, Fleetwood 0, Portsmouth 0, Wigan 1, Into English League Two, guys. Crewe Alexander losing 3-0 to Wrexham in the dinner time kickoff. Doncaster 0, Barrow 2. These are all half-time scores in League Two. Grimsby Town 0, Swindon Town 0, Harrogate Town 2, MK Dons 2, Mansfield Town 0, Gillingham 1, Morecambe 1, Forest Green Rovers 2, Newport County 0, Salford 0. Notts County 0, Colchester United 0. Stockport County 2, Accrington Stanley 1, Sutton United 0, Crawley Town 1, Tranmere Rovers 2, Wimbledon 0, and Walsall 2, Bradford City 0. Into the Scottish Championship, guys. Arbroath 0, Greenock Morton 0, Dundee United 0, Ayr United 0, Dunfermline 0, Queen's Park 0, Partick Thistle 0, Adrian's 0. Into Scottish League 1, Edinburgh City 1, Annan Athletic 1, Falkirk 2, Kelly Hearts 2, Montrose 1, Hamilton Academic 1, Stirling Albion 0, Queen of the South 0, Cove Rangers v Alloa Athletic 5:30 kickoff. Scottish League 2, Bonnie Ridge Rose 0, the Spartans 0, Clyde 1, Stanhousemuir 1, Elgin City 1, Peterhead 0, Forfar Athletic 0, East Fife 1, Stranraer 0, Dumbarton 0. Into the Northern Irish Premiership, no Welsh games today, guys. But we have got games going on in the Northern Irish Premier League. It's currently Ballymere United 2, Newry City AFC 0, Carrick Rangers 2, Longal 1, Cliftonville 1, Glentown 0, Colorino 0, Crusaders 2, and Dungannon Swift 1, Glenvon 0. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the grounds. And I'm going to quickly go and jump off and make myself a cup of coffee while it's half time. But do drop your comments in, guys. I'll do my best to read out what comments I can during the second half. But as I say, going to go and make myself a coffee. Been a long day so far already. But do hit that like button as well, guys, whichever channel you're on, GAZGO or Whaddon, would be appreciated. Paris saying, I'll be back in 3 minutes. No worries, Paris. Thank you, mate. Thank you for that. As I said, guys, please do hit the like button. I'll be back in a second. If you want to drop your comments as well, I will, as I say, I'll read out what comments I can when I come back. So back with you guys. Oh, so we're back underway, guys. 1-1 Cheltenham v Lincoln and 2-0 to Blackpool. As the ball knocked out of play on this near side for a throw into Blackpool, midway inside the Barnsley half. It's now Lincoln with the possession at the back. They kick the ball long down the field as both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box there, but it's knocked away. It's now Lincoln coming forward as the challenge comes in. They've won a free kick here on the edge of the box. Lincoln. Now Blackpool on the attack in the other game as the ball crossed into the box, but it's goes straight into the goalkeeper's hands, and that's relief momentarily for Barnsley. So, yeah, free kick on that far side for Port Vale. Sorry, for Lincoln, sorry, that's because I've just been looking at the results. That obviously keeping an eye on my own club and how they're getting on, but still 0-0 for them. As now Blackpool with the possession at the back as they come forward out to this near side, playing it into the Barnsley half. Barnsley trying to challenge, but Blackpool still on the charge, racing towards the edge of the box, taking it to the byline, ball crossed in, and it's just knocked away. But Blackpool with another shot, and it's smashed into the back of the net as Blackpool have scored. And I think we might have had a goal in the other game. Yes, no, it's gone over the top of the crossbar. But Blackpool with the third goal. 46 and a half minutes gone. Blackpool 3, Barnsley 0. So Cheltenham v Lincoln still 1-1. And we've got a corner on this near side for Lincoln. So Lincoln now. The referee's dragging his feet here with this corner. Corner comes in. It's deep. Headed over the top of the bar. No, it's just gone wide. As it's the goalkeeper managed to keep it in there. He's knocked it up the field, and now Cheltenham with the possession as they now play the ball forward down this near side. But if it's intercepted there by Lincoln as they head it forward, Cheltenham trying to challenge, but eventually it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw in on this near side. Looks like it's proving to be a bad idea, this trying to do two streams on two channels. Well, it is what it is. Worth a try. Oh, now Blackpool crossing it into the box again as it's just gone past everybody. And Blackpool have managed to keep it in now as they play it back into the box. Blackpool with another shot, and it's deflected behind by Barnsley. Cheltenham now on the attack as they play the ball into the box. And, well, it's gone wide as Port Vale managed to defend it and knock it wide, and that's going to be another corner. Sorry. Yeah, another corner on the far side. Port Vale. Why do I keep saying that? Lincoln side. Lincoln with a ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away and it's gone out of play on that far side. Ball kicked long down the field now by Cheltenham as Lincoln head it back in the direction it came from. And the ball played out wide on that far side as it's gone out of play, and that will be a throw into Cheltenham, just inside their own half, close to the halfway line. Ball comes in. It's knocked out of play. No, it's knocked away. As now Lincoln with the possession. They play it forward on that far side. It's kicked long down the field as they're trying to get in behind the Cheltenham defence. And it's knocked out of play on that far side for a throw in to Lincoln, deep inside the Cheltenham half. So we're on 51 minutes gone, pretty much in both games. Now Lincoln with the throw in on that far side. As the ball comes in, it's chipped towards goal, headed back into the box as Lincoln trying to get the shot off and do, but I'm not sure if it's just gone wide there. Well, Lincoln still with the possession here. It's another ball crossed into the box. He's knocked away. And Lincoln smash it into the back of the net as they score the second. Cheltenham 1, Lincoln 2. 51 and a half minutes gone. Lincoln take the lead. Now Barnsley on the attack in the other game on that far side as they knock it forward. It's intercepted by Blackpool who kick it back up the field. And now it's knocked out towards that far side. And it's now Barnsley with the possession in the centre of the park. Now they knock it out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball challenged there by Blackpool, but now Barnsley managed to win the ball back though further up the field as they play it back out wide. Now it's crossed into the box and it's gone straight behind and out of play, and that will be a goal kick. So Wickham 2-0 up against Carlisle. 2-1 up now, sorry. 2-1 up Lincoln, Wickham Wanderers. Now the ball on that far side as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Not back in the direction it came from. As now both sets of players heading it about in the air, but eventually Cheltenham managed to get it down as Lincoln challenged, and the referee gives the foul, and that will be a free kick to Cheltenham midway inside their own half. Barnsley with the possession in the other game as they now kick the ball long down this near side. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Blackpool as they manage to keep the possession now. Blackpool playing it forward up towards the halfway line, but it's challenged by Barnsley as Blackburn still coming forward, but Barnsley managed to win it in the centre circle as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Cheltenham now with this free kick just outside, midway inside their own half. As now the ball kicked long down the field. It's knocked away by Lincoln as it's knocked up towards the halfway line, and Cheltenham had it out of play on this near side for another throw-in. Well, I thought we'd have a lot of Lincoln fans in this one, but considering they got the chance to close the gap and we've had no Lincoln fans, I think that tells us we don't need to cover Lincoln in the future. There's not one Lincoln fan dropped in to see how their team's getting on. That's pretty disappointing, but it's good because we need to learn what teams you guys want us to cover. and what teams we don't get what teams don't aren't appreciated. So the only way to learn is keep doing all these different games, and we'll learn which games you guys or which clubs you guys like us focusing on, which clubs we don't get much interest with. But yeah, I thought we would have got some interest off Lincoln fans today, but not to be, not to worry. It's now Barnsley with the possession in the edge on the edge of the centre circle. Now they play it out wide on that far side. It's don't think we've seen any Barnsley or Blackpool fans. I think we have seen a Blackpool fan, haven't we? I think. Yeah, we have, yeah, my bad. We have seen Blackpool fans in on GAZGO, but no Barnsley fans. So Barnsley, a club not really worth bothering with either. Ball knocked out wide on that far side as it's chipped forward there by Lincoln. But Cheltenham have, well, they've come to challenge for it, but they've got injured. And that's a play down on the far side of the field. Pure is saying, all right, guys, still 0-0 Wanderers v Port Vale, 55 minutes gone. Thank you for letting us know, mate. I appreciate it. So we've got a stoppage here. Barnsley are on the attack on the other game as they play it in behind there, but it's blocked off by Blackpool and the ball deflected behind for a goal kick. So yeah, we're having substitutions here for Barnsley. And Cheltenham making a substitution here as well. Pure Life saying Hope Wanderers. Come on, stupid thing. Wanderers will swoop up the win. Well, hopefully, mate. But I think they've gifted the automatic promotion spot now to Derby. Can't see us nicking it off them now. We had the chance and they messed it up. So it looks like the playoffs and obviously form has dropped for Wanderers in the last few weeks. So got a funny feeling we're going to fail miserably this season. But yeah, sorry guys. But thank you for the positive vibes, pure loyalist. Appreciate it, mate. So we're waiting to get both of these games back underway. A lot of faffing about going on with the referee and stoppages and players coming on and off with substitutions here. So we're just getting back underway now with Colchester, Cheltenham v Lincoln. As now the ball knocked out of play again on that far side for another throw into Lincoln, deep inside the Cheltenham half. Ball comes in. Blackpool heading the ball forward in the other game as Barnsley trying to pick it up on the halfway line, but a clumsy challenge comes in and the referee's given a foul. So, no, he's not. He's given the throw in, sorry. So, throwing on the far side for Barnsley. Now, Lincoln with the throw in deep inside their half. As now the ball played into the box. It's knocked away by Cheltenham. As Lincoln picking up the pieces on the edge of the box, taking it to the byline. It's crossed in there, knocked towards goal, and it's just gone wide of that far post. Too hot. It's glorious weather I'm missing for crappy streams. Looking out there, seeing that weather just makes me feel like jacking it in. It really does. Putting in all this hard work for very, very little reward. Ball now played into the centre for Cheltenham as they knock it out wide on this near side as Lincoln come to press the ball. Cheltenham just playing it back to the goalkeeper there as they keep the possession under pressure. Oh, it's gone wide of that far post. Blackpool in possession in the other game as they play it forward there, coming towards the edge of the box. It's challenged by Barnsley. As now Barnsley win it back. Now Barnsley on the attack as they come forward, knocking it out wide to this near side. Cheltenham in possession in the other game, under pressure by Lincoln as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper tries to play out from the back as Lincoln pressing well from the front. Piolo saying, just a thought here, guys. Do you not think penalties are an unfair way to win? Personally, I'd go for game, then extra time, then pens, and if no winner, make it a rematch. Well, yeah, in an ideal world, that's great. Yeah, but obviously, I'm not sure you've heard, but obviously it's not affecting Scottish football, but in England, the FA just announced this week that they're scrapping the replays. So in England, there's going to be no replays. They already scrapped the replays in the League Cup. Now they're scrapping the replays in the FA Cup. So they want it squeezed. They don't care about what's fair. The football authorities don't care about what's fair, mate. They just care about making the money. But it's a bit hard to do that anyway because obviously fixture congestion's the biggest problem in it. You know, too many games. But yeah, it's a good suggestion, mate. It's a good suggestion, but I don't think it'll ever happen. It's been like that for years now, hasn't it? The way they play, way it's set up. Ball out of play on that far side for a throw into Cheltenham. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. The ball played down that far side, but Port Vale trying to keep it in there, but unable to, and that will be a goal kick, I think. You've got a Port Vale player down just outside the box. We're just coming up to the hour mark. It's 60 minutes gone in the Cheltenham Lincoln game and 63 and a half minutes gone in Blackpool Barnsley game. Piolo saying that's just a thought. No, it's a good idea, yeah, but like I say, mate, I can't see anything changing. Piolo saying never heard of the scrapping scrapping. The hell's this scrapping gas? But no doubt it will come up north. Well, yeah, it's just been announced this week that they're doing it, but I don't think they're doing it for the best interest of the domestic game. They're doing it to accommodate UEFA. It's as simple as that. It's doing it to accommodate UEFA because of the new format next season in the Champions League. Now the ball chipped forward by Cheltenham as it's challenged on that far side by both sets of players. It's Lincoln that trying to come away with it there, but they've ended up knocking it out of play, and that will be a throw-in on the far side for Cheltenham. Got a goal kick in the other game for Blackpool. Now Cheltenham on the charge, playing the ball forward. I say, walk the way towards the edge of the box, and now Lincoln trying to challenge for it there, but Cheltenham still keeping it going as they play it into the box, but it's intercepted by the goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure momentarily. Now the ball kicked long down the field in the other game as Blackpool tussling for it with Barnsley in the middle of the park. Now they knock it out wide on that far side as Barnsley come away with it. Now Barnsley playing it long down that far side of the field as it kicked forward there, but it's won back by Blackpool. But Barnsley managed to win it back as now they take the shot and it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner on the far side for Barnsley. So yeah, but you're right. You might be right, mate. Might come up north. Paris is saying hi. Awesome. Thank you, Paris. And nice one, mate. Pure Law saying, have you any idea of the kickoff time for Sheffield games? Um, it's already kicked off, hasn't it? It's already kicked off, if I remember rightly. Sheffield's already playing, mate. Sheffield currently playing. Let's just get to it. Come on now. Sheffield United 3-1 down now to Burnley. That's 68 minutes gone in that one. And I'm sure Sheffield Wednesday was playing today as well, weren't they? Are they not? So Sheffield Wednesday not playing today. I thought they were. So Sheffield Wednesday not playing, but Sheffield United are playing. Sheffield Wednesday play tomorrow at 12:30 against Blackburn. Pillow saying, hi there, Paris Hughes. Hope you're well. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Paris saying 3 o'clock it was. Yeah, that's Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday playing tomorrow. Piolo saying, cheers, guys. Sorry for any inconvenience, mate. Feel sorry for Jamie, mate. Well, I think he's resigned himself. Annie, to Sheffield going down, to be fair, mate. But it is what it is. You can't win them all, mate. You can't win them all. And it's first time Sheffield's been back in the Premier League for a while. So, as I said, they're probably going to have to approach it with a strategy of tolerating the fact of going down to come back up, if you get my meaning. That's the best way to do it. Barnsley have pulled one back. So it's Blackpool 3, Barnsley 1. Just a long ball played forward down the field. Barnsley managed to keep the possession on the edge of the box, took the shot, and it goes low and hard into the back of the net to pull Barnsley one back, and that's 3-1 now to Blackpool. And in the other game, it's currently Cheltenham with the throw-in. No, it's knocked back towards goal. As the goalkeeper now kicks the ball long down the field. As both sets of players trying to challenge for it on this near side. It's Lincoln that come away with it. Now Lincoln playing it into the centre as they knock it out wide on that far side, but it's challenged by Cheltenham. But Lincoln still coming forward here as they race towards the edge of the box. Can they get the cross in as it's knocked away? And eventually the ball is deflected back to the goalkeeper. Oh, now Cheltenham on the attack as they race forward down that far side. As they've lost it now, and Lincoln with the possession as they charge forward. And now Lincoln racing up towards the edge of the box as they get the cross in, but it's knocked away. Blackpool have got a free kick in the other game. Piolo saying, cheers, Paris. Nice one, mate. Thank you. And spot on, Gaz. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Worst Saturday I've had this for a long time. Really bad. Really, really bad. Doesn't motivate you to carry on. Let's put it that way. Cheltenham now with the possession as they play the ball out wide on this near side. Now the ball played back into the middle. As Cheltenham now play it long down the middle as Lincoln tried to challenge for it. It's knocked out wide on that far side as they play it forward there, but it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw in on the far side for Cheltenham. Pure saying, my granddaughter always says it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways. I know that, being a Rangers fan. Yeah, no, there's some logic in that. Yeah, there's definitely some logic in that. Unfortunately, human beings are foolish. We're all stupid. We don't always learn from our mistakes either, mate, to be fair. Now, Cheltenham have just had an opportunity as they took it from the edge of the box, but it's blasted over the top of the crossbar. And that will be relief momentarily for Lincoln. Grandmother, not granddaughter. Okay. No worries, mate. Ball's gone out of play on that far side for Lincoln throw in deep inside the Cheltenham half. And it looks like Blackpool are going to make another substitution in the other game. We just joining us, guys. We're on just over 71 minutes gone, and it's Cheltenham 1, Lincoln 2. And in the other game that we're covering on GAZGO, it's Blackpool 3, Barnsley 1. Now, ball played into the box by Lincoln. It's knocked away. Piolo saying, can't imagine a 4-month granddaughter saying that, Gaz. And yeah, I did thought that, but I didn't know if you had other grandchildren, mate. So I didn't say anything. I know you've recently had a grandchild, but I didn't know if you had other grandkids as well. So fair enough, yeah, that's fair dues, mate. Now, Barnsley on the attack as they play the ball up towards the edge of the box. Is Blackpool challenge for it. Corner comes in from the other game as it's knocked away by Cheltenham. But Lincoln have managed to win it on the edge of the box. Now Lincoln trying to cross it in there, but it's knocked away as it's nicked off their toes. But Cheltenham unable to keep it further up the field as now Lincoln cross it into the box and it's gone behind. And that will be a goal kick to Cheltenham. Well, I can't believe we're not picking up more views on this game. Cheltenham fighting for their lives at the bottom of the League One to try and stay in it. And obviously Lincoln with the opportunity to get in the playoffs. And even on the other game on GAZGO, disappointing numbers as well, considering Blackpool also with a chance to get in the playoffs. Learned a lot today, guys. Learned a lot today. Tried to cover different teams today to mix it up, but learned a lot with what we have covered. Now, no point me keep sitting here wasting time doing these kind of streams when I could be doing other things. It's just so frustrating. Bolton have taken the lead against Port Vale. Blackpool now with a free kick outside the box. It's about 30 yards out, very central. Now the free kick taken, blasted towards goal, but the wall does its job as it deflects out to this near side. And now Blackpool regain the possession as they play it back to the halfway line. In the other game, Cheltenham have got a throw in on that far side as the ball comes back in. Lincoln tried to challenge with it. Cheltenham playing the ball forward as it's gone out of play, but it's got a foul there. So it's going to be a free kick. Dave saying Millwall have gone one up. Awesome. Thank you for letting us know, Dave. I appreciate it. Top man. Thank you, mate. So Millwall taking the lead against Sunderland. Good news for you guys that are Millwall fans. Now Blackpool with the ball on that far side as they chip it forward. It's knocked away as Blackpool regain the possession on that far side. It's now with Lincoln's got a free kick to defend here as the ball chipped towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept it comfortably. And now the ball knocked away up the field. Barnsley on the attack in the other game on the far side as Blackpool trying to challenge for it. Dave is saying, Pure saying, Dave, hello, mate. Hope all is well. He's at the game, Pure Lolly, so he might not check the messages, mate. But he is at the game. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless, top man. Appreciated. Barnsley now playing the ball into box. It's knocked away by Blackpool as Barnsley regain the possession further up the field, but they can't keep it under control there as Blackpool win it back. Now Blackpool on the attack as Lincoln with it, an opportunity in the other game as they get a shot off there, but it's blocked off by the goalkeeper. Now Cheltenham on the attack as they race forward down the other end of the field and knock it out wide to this near side as the cross comes in, but it's blocked off there by Lincoln. Blackpool on the attack as they come towards the edge of the box, getting the shot off, and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Now we had an opportunity in either game then. Pure Life is saying, Gaz, there was 3 or 4 Lincoln fans on here last night. Surprised they aren't here today when their team's playing. I know, I totally agree. That's partly what inspired me to do this game today because I thought we had, good few Lincoln fans in last night interested in that game. So I thought, okay, then, well, let's give it a go because they're not really covered much of Lincoln. So let's give them, a try. But yeah, I'm shocked, especially considering their away team and all, because obviously being the away team, they'll only have a small allocation of away tickets. So, but it is what it is, mate. This is how we learn what clubs in the future. I'll get better in the future. I've already been learning which games to cover. We had a fan coming on the other week moaning about me covering Sheffield Wednesday quite a bit. But the difference is I'm learning what games you guys want me to cover. If we get good views on a particular fixture or a particular club, then it makes sense to give that club more coverage on the channel. Yeah, I noticed that last night with the Lincoln fans. But like I say, not one of them has come in today, mate. Not one Lincoln fan. Not seen one. Not one. And not only that, Cheltenham fans as well. Where's the Cheltenham fans? They're in a relegation fight. They could still get themselves out of it. Not one Cheltenham fan. Same in the other game. Blackpool fans potentially could win the playoffs. We've had a couple of Blackpool fans in the other game, to be fair. I've got to give that. But no Barnsley fans. No Barnsley fans. And they're in the playoff position as well. So we're learning a lot today. We're learning a lot. And not just about this game. Obviously, the Scottish game earlier on was disappointing numbers as well. Really disappointing. But I've been lucky the last few weeks, to be fair. I've had a lot of games that I've got right. I've picked the right games, learning from previous games I've picked wrong. And I've learned a lot. This weekend, obviously a bit different with the cup games. And obviously, I've gone with something that's a bit more unfamiliar with me today here on Fandom with the Lincoln v Cheltenham game because I've not really covered these two clubs very much at all. But we've learned a lot today. If we can't attract their fans when they've got something to play for, then what's the point in covering their fans, their club generally? So we've learned a lot today, mate. We've learned a lot. And that's what it's all about. That's why I've got to grind it out and keep doing these match watch alongs because then I start to learn, as I say, what clubs you guys appreciate me covering, which clubs get us the interest, which clubs get us good views, which clubs actually fans want us to be covering. So I've learnt a lot today. It's disappointing. It is a very disappointing day, but that not my fault. Not much you can do about it. Maybe the fans will regret it when they've got a major game in the future and they want us to be covering it. Maybe then we won't be covering it because we haven't, like I say, 3 teams today all competing for something today, and we're covering 3 of them. And the only team that's shown any interest, 4 teams, sorry, the only team that's shown any interest is Blackpool. That's it. We've only had interest from Blackpool fans, but it is what it is. We've got to learn. We've got to learn, guys. As I say, I want to target the games that you guys appreciate us covering, and clearly we're not really getting much appreciation from Cheltenham and Lincoln fans covering this game today. But you never know. Maybe they got a club channel that they can turn to. But that's how we learn. Pure Life saying fair play, guys. At least you're giving them an equal chance of a channel they can come listen to their team. Absolutely, that's all I'm trying to do. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. We've recognised so many teams this season, but thank you for that, top man. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Appreciate it, mate. But yeah, this season we've learned a lot about the teams you guys want us to be covering, and we've learned a lot about the teams that are not worth covering. But thank you for that. Appreciate it, Pure Loyalist. And it's now Cheltenham with the possession, played into the centre of the park. It's knocked out wide on that far side. But yeah, you'd think these clubs would appreciate another game, another club, another channel on YouTube giving them coverage, but it's not always the case, is it? Oh, well, Cheltenham trying to get the shot off there. Blackpool are making another substitution. But thank you, Pure Loyalist. Appreciate it, mate. Dave is saying hi, hi, Pure Loyalist. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. I wasn't sure if you'd see that with you being at the game, but thank you, top man, Dave. Would have understood if you missed that, mate, with you being at the game. But thank you for noticing, top man. Now Cheltenham on the attack down that far side as the ball played into the box to get the shot off, but the goalkeeper makes the save and the ball's deflected away. Pure Lost saying, Dave, mate, all the best. Hope you're enjoying the game. Absolutely top stuff. Thank you, Pure Lost. Nice one, mate. Ball knocked away out to that far side, and it's gone out for a throw in. Sorry, a penalty. No, it's gone corner. Corner. I'm getting confused now trying to cover 2 games. Well, I give it a go. It was an experiment to see if it was worth it, but I think it's a bit too difficult for me to cover on my own 2 games. Ball crossed in. I've done it before, and I probably will do it again for special reasons, but games like this, it's not worth covering 2 games. Too much to cover, especially considering how much sleep I had last night. Shocking. 4 hours sleep last night, and I'm still up here doing this today. Your average, they say you're supposed to get 8 hours a night. I ain't even got half of that last night. But it is what it is. I'm committed. I'm trying to push the boat out. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm probably pushing myself way too much because I'm fed up with being tired all the time. That's getting me down. I'll tell you that for nothing. But I'm devoted to staying committed. It's always a lot easier to stay motivated though when you get an active chat. We've had 3 games I've done today, and all 3 of them have been poor, really poor. But it is what it is. Doesn't make it easy to stay focused though, guys. I'm just being honest with you. Now Blackpool on the attack down that far side as the ball played into the box. It's challenged by Derby as they managed to win it back. Now Derby charging forward, racing up towards the halfway line, but they've gifted the possession back to Blackpool on that far side. Now Blackpool on the attack. Well, he's gone to ground there. I'm not sure what the referee's going to give that, but Cheltenham have got an opportunity to get themselves back in the game here with a throw-in on the far side, so potential long throw-in coming here. Ball crossed in as it comes in from the long throw-in, but Lincoln managed to win it as they charge forward, but challenged on that far side by Cheltenham, and that referee is going to give a free kick on the far side. So we're just coming up to 85 minutes gone, guys. 5 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Well, we're having a number of substitutions going on for both teams here, for both games here. I'm not going to try and read them out because that's just going to be too much with two games I'm trying to cover. But substitutions there. But I think it comes up on the radar for you guys there. So just check the radar, guys. Now, Barnsley on the attack as they play the ball into the centre of the park. Knocked out wide on that far side as they keep coming forward here, but Blackpool trying to challenge for it as Barnsley just play the ball into the centre of the park. Now it's knocked back out wide on that far side. Pure Lies saying one game at a time is hard enough, let alone three games, Gaz. Flicking back and forth is especially if it's not appreciated. Well, yep, that's true, mate. It is true. Although I didn't expect to be covering three, did I? I didn't. I genuinely didn't think that the Scottish game would be as tight as it was. The Scottish semi-final. Um, so I thought I'd just be covering these two games. But yeah, that kind of really chucked a spanner in the works with the Aberdeen Celtic game going so long and so deep to penalties. So that kind of really made it much difficult for me. But it is what it is. But you're absolutely right, mate. The main thing is I don't mind putting the effort in. I don't mind trying new things like this. It's better I try them now before we get the channel further along. And obviously, as I've told you guys, GAZGO is my channel. GAZGO's for me to play about with ideas. But obviously, I'm using that channel as well to try and give more coverage to you guys, to help you guys keep up to date with more games. But as you say, mate, it's very hard to stay focused and motivated when it doesn't feel appreciated. I know you guys that drop in regular do appreciate my efforts. You said it many times, and it's very much appreciated from you guys that are regular fan denners. But unfortunately, the reality is we've only got a handful of regular fan denners that truly appreciate the efforts I've got that I put in, and I really mean that. It is literally 4 or 5 regular fan denners that appreciate it. All the rest drop in and out casually. As much as they come and show great support, which is always appreciated, they're a lot more casual dropping in. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm more frustrated with just trying to do all this on my own. I wish I could just find good people to work with that haven't got an agenda, but everybody I seem to come across is only wanting to come on our channel to get the free promotion because they can see that we're attracting numbers, that we can see that we're doing well, that we're building a good community channel, and they just want to come on to get the promotion for their own channel. Well, I'm not into that. I don't mind that if it's give and take, but if it's just take, I'm not going to be used like that. And that's just being honest. That's nothing against anybody. If I can find people that are prepared to give and take, I'm more than happy work with them, particularly YouTubers I'm talking about here, guys. But as it says in the description, it's always open to regular fans. It's just YouTubers I will not let on the channel willy-nilly because most of them just want to tap into the audience. They just want the subs. They just want to come on, get some free promotion. And I get me to shout them out so that they get some subs, and then they don't bother with me after that. You know, they don't bother with me after that. I've seen it a few times. I've already had a few YouTubers on that have done that. They come on, they get the free promotion, and then they don't bother showing support after that. They don't come and get involved because So it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want to sit here whinging about it. It is what it is. We're having another substitution here for Blackpool. But thank you for your kind words, Pure Loyalist. At least there's a handful of you guys that do appreciate my efforts, and that's encouraging. Pure Loyalist saying, I'm turning this spell correction off before this phone becomes part of the... I know that feeling. I know that feeling, mate. Yeah, that's a good one. Becomes part of the wall. Pure Love saying, got to agree with you with given regards to give and take. Yeah, mate. I'm a team player. I'm a team player. I've had quite. If you check back over the channel, you see I've had a few YouTubers on in the time I've been building fandom, but there's only one of them that has invited me on their channel, and that's I'm Exit Football. He's the only one that's shown the consideration to invite me on his channel. In fact, he actually invited me on his channel before. Other channels, they've made it quite obvious they don't want me on their channel. And one or two, there's one in particular that he still comes on, but I suspect he's not inviting me on his channel for potential racist reasons. I suspect he's racist. I really do, because I've noticed how I've had him on my channel, um, and I've seen he's had people on his channel, but only people of the same skin color. So I'm suspecting that particular person is racist. I'm strongly considering that fact. But it is what it is. If he wants to be racist and discriminate against me because I'm white, that's his narrative. I'm not like that. I don't care whether you're white, black, green, yellow. As long as you give and take and you're a team player, then people are welcome. Other YouTubers are welcome to work with me. I have no prejudice in that way, but some people do. Some people do. I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm sure you guys can work it out who I'm talking about. Um, Piolo is saying, no time for users, Gaz. No, me not. No, me not neither. That's why I won't let him back on the channel. He's hinted a number of times at coming back on the channel, but I won't let him back on for that reason. I've had him on my channel twice without an invite back. And I made it quite obvious to him to invite me back, but he hasn't. But it is what it is. Let him get on with it. I'm sure I'll find good people in the future to work with, mate. It's just got to take time, innit? It's just when I could do with it right now, it would be handy, but it's not coming, is it? But it is what it is. But yeah, um, well, we're into added on time now, and Cheltenham still 2-1 down as Lincoln knocked the ball up the field. Blackpool still 3-1 up. 6 minutes added on time in that one. 2 minutes into it. 5 minutes in the Cheltenham v Lincoln game. It's knocked out wide on that far side. As both sets of players trying to challenge for it. It's knocked up the field. Connor is saying, are Blackpool playing well? Well, not in the second half. I wouldn't say it's been more 50-50. But they managed to stay in the lead. They're still 3-1 up, mate. Ball knocked away there. Cheltenham now crossing it into the box, but it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner for Cheltenham on that far side of the field. Pure Loyalty is saying, we've got a good wee group going, Gaz. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have. But well, I've said enough. I'm not going to get into it. But we do need to try and add some more to it, mate. Really do. Really do. Can't keep this intensity up to forever without it starting to help me cover the costs, because I'm paying out for a lot here and I'm not even covering the costs. So I can't keep that up forever. It's coming at a financial loss to me trying to build this channel. That's why it's frustrating some days coming on, not seeing the numbers coming in and not seeing it pay off with my efforts. But it is what it is. But you're absolutely right. We have got a good group of fans. Massive respect to you guys that are regular fan dinners. But let's hope we can add to it to help take the pressure off the cost of doing it, because that would really be helpful. It's adding a lot of stress that you guys don't see, not being able to cover the costs. I'm not bothered about making money just yet. I just want to cover the costs to take the pressure off, because it's hard to keep paying out for all the equipment that I'm using and all the TV channels that I'm paying out for when I'm not getting that money back. And no sign of it getting it back anytime soon either. So, but it is what it is. As I say, done enough ranting. Feel like I'm boring myself now. But thank you for that, pure loyalist. Well said, mate. Paris saying Bolton won. Bolton 2-0 up. Thank you for the update, Paris. And pure loyalist saying yes. Cheers, Paris. Thank you, mate. And pure loyalist saying Gaz will be happy with that score. Yeah, at least my team's winning. Thank you for that, mate. Ball Another corner here for Cheltenham. Chucking the kitchen sink at Lincoln here. And now claims for a penalty in the other game. But nothing given by the referee. Cheltenham now to take this free corner on this near side. Can they get an equaliser? Barnsley player just been booked by the referee. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Not a best corner, that. So Port Vale relegated after losing 2-0 to Bolton. Ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players trying to win it. Full-time whistle's gone in both games at the same time. How's that? So it's finished Cheltenham Town 1, Lincoln City 2. And in the other game, it's finished Blackpool 3, Barnsley 1. And that's a good result for Lincoln, pushing for the playoffs. And obviously a good result for Blackpool, pushing for the playoffs. Both getting the win. And that really piles the pressure onto the teams above. Barnsley, obviously, were on 75 points before the game started. But now they find themselves under pressure, losing today with only one game remaining. Paris is saying, how are you doing? Preston Championship at 15 foot. No, mate. No, not doing that. Not doing that. I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I was going to push harder and do another game today, but after such a disappointing afternoon, I haven't got the motivation to do another game at the moment. I need to go and just get refocused and recharged and go again tomorrow. It's been really, really disappointing game this afternoon, guys. Three games, and all really poor views. So yeah, really disappointed with that. But thank you for that, Paris. Pure Life saying, hope Rangers win tomorrow, guys. Old Firm Cup final, Old Firm League. Yeah, that should be an interesting game, that, mate. Should be an interesting game. So thank you to you guys dropping in on GAZGO. Please do consider hitting that like button if you could, and consider subscribing either on GAZGO or Fanden. If you want the GAZGO, the Fanden link, it should be in the description below. But yeah, that's it from me for now on GAZGO. To you guys, take care, all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Still with us here on Fanden. Sorry, just closing out the stream on GAZGO. Davey saying, hi, Gaz. One happy lion here. Sunderland 0. Millwall 1 full time. We should be safe. Absolutely. Well, awesome. Good to hear, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. And pleasure for having you drop in today, mate. Top man. Hope you enjoy your journey home and safe travels. I'm sure it'll be a lot more enjoyable going home with the 3 points. But thank you for dropping in, Dave, out at the game tonight, travelling all the way up to the northeast for that game in Sunderland. But yeah, thank you, mate. Appreciate it, Dave. Top man. Pure Laws is saying, cheers for all the coverage. Take care, mate. Thank you, Pure Laws. Very kind of you to say, mate. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit down now, guys. I was okay earlier on, but three games in a row being such low views. You'd think one of the three would have been okay, but all three of them really disappointing views, and it just leaves you feeling a little bit down. So apologies for that, guys. But thank you, Pure Lawless. Appreciated. And thank you for the support. Really appreciated. And the kind words. Top man. Pure Life saying, nice, Dave. Absolutely. You know, why does it do that? Oh, I'm pressing it and it's not doing it. So thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Dave is saying, thanks, Gaz. I'm Pure Loyalist. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Take care, mate. Top man. Pure Loyalist with a thumbs up. Pure Loyalist saying, chin up, Gaz. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I just need a break. I just need a break. I'm pushing too hard now at the end of the season. I think I just need a break from it. But I'm trying to keep going, trying to focus and keep focused. Just as I say, I just want the pressure to be taken off with the cost of doing it. That's all. If I could take the pressure off with the cost of doing it, I think I'd be a lot less stress and a lot less frustration with it. But it is what it is. But thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Very nice of you to say, mate. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for being with us. I hope you guys have a safe journey home. If you're traveling home from a game, stay safe and well. Watch those crazy roads out there. And if you're at home with your feet up, thank you very much for being with us. It's been a pleasure. Sorry, it's been a quiet stream today, guys, but we do get that occasionally. I accept that, but I didn't expect 3 today. But it is what it is. As I say, apologies for that, guys. Hopefully, as we keep grinding away and we keep building the channel, hopefully we'll find more top fans like you guys that are regular fan dinners, and we'll improve the fan community chat in the future. As you guys have seen, we've already had plenty of streams with good chats, but we're still at that stage where we're still low on subs compared to other channels. So we're still going to have the odd stream like today where it's quieter. I just didn't expect 3 in a row. So yeah, but thank you for being with us, guys. Take care. Best wishes to you all, and stay safe out there. Hopefully see you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.